Good morning, Payne Chapel. Here is your wellness check for today from worshiping into wellness. Before we get into today's wellness check, let me tell you about the amazing time that we had at the Fall Flu Family Affair this past Sunday. As promised, there was food, fun, trivia games, prizes, music, and a whole lot of information about the flu. Thank you so much for your support. And in case you missed it, this will be posted on the Worshiping into Wellness YouTube channel. Before we get into the topic of today, as you know, it is National Influenza Vaccine Week. And as we're getting ready for the holidays, please remember to take the flu shot if you're not. And this is one reminder that you can get it for your time together. I'm sure in the past year or so, you've probably not felt very well, and you were like, it's just my allergies, or maybe a cold, or the flu, and now even COVID. And that's what we're going to talk about today, how to distinguish between these four conditions. So, as you can see, between COVID, cold, flu, seasonal allergies, and even asthma, they all have different lengths of symptoms. COVID lasts for 25 days. Cold lasts for less than 14 days. Flu lasts for about 14 days. And seasonal allergies last for a few weeks. And asthma can start as quickly as hours or longer. COVID symptoms range from mild to severe, whereas the cold is a gradual onset of symptoms, and the flu and seasonal allergies are abrupt onset of symptoms. All of these conditions, except the seasonal allergies, have a cough, and they range from dry to mild. There's no wheezing in any of them except asthma. There's shortness of breath in only coronavirus and asthma, and there's sometimes chest tightness or pain in COVID, as well as is common in asthma. Rapid breathing is only common in asthma, whereas sneezing is common both in cold and seasonal allergies. You'll have runny nose in all of them except asthma, and sometimes with the flu, and you'll have a sore throat in all of them except asthma as well. As we are familiar with, the fever is common both in the flu as well as the COVID. It's common in all of these conditions to feel tired and weak, and you will experience headaches both in the flu as well as COVID, and sometimes with seasonal allergies. Body aches and pain are common in everything except seasonal allergies and asthma. Diarrhea, nausea, and vomiting is most common in COVID, but it's rare in cold and sometimes happens in the flu. You get chills both when you have COVID and sometimes when you have the flu. And you also lose a taste of smell when you have COVID, and it sometimes happens when you have allergies. Although symptoms vary from person to person, ultimately, when in doubt, stay at home and contact your health provider and describe your symptoms. But before we end, always remember to mask up, lather up, and sleeve up as we fight the flu together. Please get your shot because it's not too late. Have you checked out our Worshiping into Wellness YouTube channel? Please watch, like, share, and subscribe. I hope that you were blessed by today's wellness check. Until next time, this is the Worshiping into Wellness ministry at Payne Chapel AME Church, where we are only better together if we are safe